Welcome back to another episode of Lefty's Locker. This week we're here with the Chiefs' own athletic trainer, Jenn Tirillo. JT, where have you been the past couple of years?
I've been doing the athletic training thing for the past couple of years. Most of my experience has been working with high school athletes. So from the moment I got out of college, I started in the high school setting and then spent a good majority of my career working in the private school setting. And so here I am working with you guys, and I've recently transitioned to the industrial setting, which is on-site work prevention for injuries. So it's a little bit different than athletics, but it's been a good change.
Yeah, I bet. Well, we're happy to have you here.
Thanks.
What kind of stuff do you do for your players?
It kind of depends on what's already in place. So when I came to you guys, we're starting with a newer program, so I was able to set you guys up with your warm-up, giving you guys some basic things about stretching, how to avoid injuries in terms of how to take care of your own body, foam rolling, particular stretches that are good. Another huge piece is eating. Nutrition is such a huge component to, overall wellness and even injury prevention. So that's kind of the next thing that I'd love to work with you guys with is getting the eating on par, because that makes a huge difference between a good athlete and a great athlete.
That's true, and it really changes a team for the
Absolutely.
whole. How do you think that athletic training is different for hockey players as opposed to other sports?
It's different in a couple of different ways. I mean, the injuries that we see, I find that they're either small little scrapes that don't really require a lot of attention, or they're really bad. There's not a lot of in-between stuff. I think a huge part is going back to the whole nutrition piece. You have really busy schedules. Sometimes you're working or playing multiple games in a weekend. How do you recover? How do you get the energy? How do you prevent an injury from occurring if you're playing maybe a Friday, Saturday, or you're playing 3 in a weekend? Having the calories to replenish and make sure that you don't have those injuries or fatigue even is really important. So I think a lot of the big picture stuff is really important with hockey.
Yeah, for sure. What is your favorite part of the job?
I love interacting with my athletes. I like being able to use my sarcasm and my sense of humor. I think that's fun. And I think if you ask any athletic trainer, we really love to see people who are injured or maybe not where they want to be, see them get better. That's huge. And, we tend to do a lot of behind the scenes work, and we like it that way. We prefer it that way. But to see our athlete who might have missed some time and they're getting back on the ice, or they're getting back to whatever sport that I happen to be working with, it's really gratifying to see that.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people don't see the full value of athletic training, and it's really such a big part of it.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
What would your advice be to hockey players trying to stay injury-free during the season?
Oh, there's so many things. You have to have some self-awareness. So, you're young, you can show up and just jump on a field or jump on the ice or the court or whatever sport that you're playing. But even just in hockey, you can't just jump on the ice and go. As you progress and you get older, you have to take care of your body. And what that requires is, warming up before you get on the ice, making really good friends with the foam roller, because you get a lot of muscle imbalances. There's some asymmetries in the body. A lot of it is one-sided work. So when things are imbalanced over time, you see overuse injuries. So I think having that good body awareness of knowing how to take care of yourself, and then I'll go back to nutrition. It's big, and it really differentiates people, a good athlete to a great athlete. And sleep. They got to get good rest.
Of course. Well, thank you, Ms. T, for being on this week's episode. We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching.